Will AI be able to overcome chaos and turn this abandoned dinosaur park into a 5-star Jurassic World? I'm giving AI 5 simple tasks that it needs to complete, and want to see if it can create a better park than I can. Does it know how to build a pen? Will it try to put a T-Rex with baby herbivores? Will it be able to make a successful park, or is it all going to end up in chaos?
Alright, this park has been taking a lot of hits recently. Today we need to get it to 5 stars. But in order to do that, we're going to be doing everything that AI tells us to do. First things first, we have this broken pen here. I think the best way to get more guests would be to repair this pen and get some dinos into it. So let's see what AI has for us. Alright, what should I make for the first dinosaur exhibit? It wants us to use the Nausiceratops and the Gallimimus, and it's telling us to put in ground leaf feeders and ground fiber feeders. I don't think these exist.
Now, the whole reason that I'm doing this video in the first place is because I have a burning question. Can AI build a better park than I can, and is it going to put me out of a job?
It says pick the good ones with good traits, which means we only have 5 Gallimimus. Hopefully that's enough. It says make sure the pen is ready before releasing. It said it wanted a small lake. Trees and forest. We need some ground fiber and some ground leaf. And now it said we need some feeders. I don't see any of the ground leaf feeders or ground fiber feeders that it's talking about. Let's say AI doesn't really know what it's talking about there. A viewing gallery. It does say that we need a shelter, and that's good. It's thinking about the guests. Alright, here come the first few Gallimimus. It says that we need about 3 to 5 Gallimimus, but the population here is saying they need at least 6. Let's do the Nausiceratops now. And real quick, I'm gonna go to my Discord and ask people who wants to be named after a dinosaur. Plowy, we have Saul Goodman, Death Bomb, Maxer's the alpha, it looks like. Now, what's interesting, neither of them need ground fiber. I wonder why AI told us to put ground fiber in here. Uh-oh. Oh, we have a storm. Oh, shoot. There's an open fence, and now we have dinosaur threats. Oh, no. We're gonna have an absolute mess in this park if all the dinosaurs are escaping. Well, we gotta go to AI to ask what to do. So we need to start by pausing, and then we need to open emergency shelters. It said manually use the capture team. It said this would be easier. We need to send a ranger team to repair the fence, and also it said any buildings. Transport the Gallimimus back in. Let's check and make sure that they have good comfort. They're missing forest. Put some more forest in the back. Change this all to ground leaf. Unfortunately, we have a concussion and we have a major fracture. Let's ask AI what we should do. Let's build one of the paleo medical facilities immediately. Now, step 1 is to tranquilize them. Now, move you into there. And the second one's just gonna have to wait for a second, but that's okay.
The AI finished its first task, turning this wreck into the start of a real park, but there are still 4 more to go, and that's where things get dangerous. Can it actually pull in the guests, stars, and the money it needs? But while everything looks fine on the guest side of the park, something far more sinister is happening on the other side of the island. The Spinosaurus was separated from his family at birth, and while the AI has to overcome tasks that I give it to get this park to 5 stars, Apex Gibbon needs to overcome 3 challenges that this AI is giving it to prove to the AI that he is worthy to be allowed back with his family at the Lagoon. I already set up the first challenge from the AI for the Spino, so let's see how he does. Alright, and Apex Gibbon has now entered the Tunnel of Senses. For our Spino to pass this challenge, he needs to navigate through to the end, ignoring the dead-end tunnels, the mist from the water jets, and the lights along the way, and the statues which smell like other dinosaurs. If he waits in front of the exit gate for 10 seconds, he'll prove to the AI how smart he is, and he'll pass challenge number 1. Interesting. He's going down one of the side tunnels. He seems to be distracted. No, he's going back. He decided the side tunnel didn't lead anywhere. Apex, right now is not the time for you to be sitting and taking a nap. The AI is testing you, and the AI knows everything. Go, you're almost there. No, why are you turning around? That's the wrong way. Alright, I'm getting bored. Time to speed this up. And he's going the correct way, but he's not quite sure about this T-Rex statue. Oh, these sculptures are new as well. These must have been released with the advent of Jurassic World Evolution 3. Let's place some of these to see if we can distract the Spino. He's growling as he's walking past it.
Oh, he knows that it's right here. Now just stay here for 10 seconds. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, he's so close. Come on, go back to the other end. Oh, he's going into the side tunnel. Come on, keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He passed the test. Just in time, too. He's running low on health from how long that took him.
Apex Gibbon passed its first challenge, but across the park, the AI still faces 4 more. A guest center, transport, a fear factor, and even a mascot to pull in the crowds. If it wants 5 stars, it has to start right here with the guest center.
So, what are we gonna build? Alright, we're gonna have some paths. It says viewing gallery. It said it wanted the guest hub in between the enclosure and the entrance. So, we might need to take out some of this aviary. Start with a hotel, place near the enclosures. We need a viewing gallery or a platform. We have one right here, so I think this can suffice. Now we need 3 amenities, a food, shopping, drink. And now it did say that we need seating. Now we need 1 restroom near the hub, 1 emergency shelter, and 1 monorail station. Bonus structures, we need an attraction building. We need a photo spot. I think we can do it right here. And then obviously we gotta have the banner. That looks pretty good. Looks like you can get some cool photos there. And that's the second challenge that this AI has to complete in order to get to 5 stars. It needs to build 1 enclosure, it needs to build 1 guest center, and it needs to build a form of transportation. It's gonna need to build a fear factor environment, and it's gonna need to choose a cute park mascot. Now, before we go back to Apex Gibbon and seeing what he's up to, we need to find our one friend. His name's Carl, and he's a bit of an AI hater. Oh my gosh, we found him. Hey Carl, how are you doing? What do you think about the AI doing with this park right now?
Man, I just hate this AI. It's not gonna be able to get anywhere.
So, you have no faith then? Like, I mean, he already built an enclosure and AI already made a guest center. You don't think it's gonna go anywhere?
Yeah, that enclosure was just luck, man.
Okay, well, I'm gonna see if I can prove you wrong and if this AI can make it the whole way.
It won't be able to.
And our guy, Apex Gibbon, made it through the first challenge, but we're gonna have to see if he can make it through the next thing that the AI has in store for him. And over here we can synthesize. Where's the Suchomimus? Here it is. Let's get some baryonyx in. We're releasing the baryonyx onto the one side of the ravine. We have Noah and Dookie. Let's go ahead and let Apex Gibbon go into there. And he's now into the next challenge. And it's time to release the Suchomimus. Oh, look at this guy. Welcome to the park, Jason. Basically, we have the baryonyx on one side, the Suchomimus on the other. If he only fights the Suchomimus, he'll pass. But if he chooses to fight the baryonyx instead, he's gonna end up failing. Oh, right now he's not choosing to fight anyone. We do have a baryonyx coming over to the side of the Suchomimus. They might be wanting to get involved in something. Nope, he's just drinking. Oh, I don't think Jason is silly enough to try fighting him. It looks like he's not going to fight. I think he's passing the test. Let's ask ChatGPT. It's a pass, and they didn't expect this to happen. Good job, Apex Gibbon. He's getting transported into the start of the next challenge. He's passed 2 so far. How is he going to do on the 3rd and final one? But we're going to come back to that later.
So far, the AI has managed an enclosure and even a guest center, but it still has 3 trials ahead if it wants 5 stars. Transport, a fear factor, and a mascot to charm the guests. Apex Gibbon is proving itself. Can the AI do the same? First, it has to move people around.
Your next challenge for this park is to build a transportation related attraction. And here you can see what ChatGPT has given us.
So at this point, the AI has taken it upon itself to build a lagoon as well as the transportation. This is a bold move with complex parts, but if it works, it will definitely bring in more guests and income to the park.
We're going to have the lagoon lookout spot from over here. This can be the lagoon viewing, and we'll need to make an actual lagoon for this. Here's the lagoon, a couple of lagoon viewing stands. Over here, we will build the other monorail The Lagoon Lookout is a viewing stand and show. Mosasaurus or Ichthyosaurus. And the Mosasaurus is going to end up needing a shark feeder. So of course we'll put a couple of those there. Time to release the Mosasaurus. This is Gerald. Gerald the Mosasaurus. It has managed to complete the task of building a form of transportation. The next thing it needs to do is build a fear factor environment. But first, let's go see if we can find Carl. Carl, no. Carl, where are you? What was he wearing? Was he wearing a red shirt? Wait a minute, is this him? Is this Carl? I think this is Carl. Carl, where have you been, man? Wait, which one of you is Carl? You guys look like twins.
Hey, watch where you're going.
Yeah, I'm sorry for interrupting you while you're walking, but I need to ask what your opinion of the park is. Do you like the new Mosasaurus attraction?
It's just luck.
Yeah, and that was all AI that did that. You don't even know about the Spinosaurus. It's been doing all the challenges in the past, have you?
Spinosaurus? I didn't know about that. Sounds illegal.
This guy's gonna be doing crazy things. Now we're gonna have the AI make a fear factor attraction, and this is gonna have to be the craziest one because this could go horribly wrong. It could end up hurting a lot of people, so let's just hope that that doesn't happen. Indominus Rex, thick concrete fencing, 2 layers, a tour entering the enclosure, and a sealed cage tram. We need multiple emergency shelters, backup generators. Let's get started. Slow-moving tour ride, multiple viewing galleries and platforms, multiple emergency shelters. And now it's time to synthesize him. There he is. Release via airlift right into here, and we'll see what happens. Oh, he's coming in. Look how much security we have all over this place. I hope that this is enough. Oh, right in front of that gyrosphere. ChatGPT said we gotta make sure it's comfortable. Now you don't quite have enough force, but you're at 92% comfort. We're going to go ahead and name this Indominus Rex with the name of the channel that gave me all of my inspiration to start this YouTube channel, and that's Real Civil Engineering. Alright, and real quick, since AI is building our park, I just want to ask it a quick question. What should my audience who is watching this YouTube video do? Alright, you guys need to drop a like, comment, hit subscribe, and then share your own park ratings in the comments if you're stuck at 3 stars or if you've made it to 5. With the fear factor finished, both the AI and Apex Gibbon face their final tests. For the Spinosaurus, the stakes couldn't be higher. Succeed and he reunites with his family. Fail and the AI takes him back to the lab for more experiments. It's time for the 3rd challenge for Genetic Apex. The Gauntlet, Phase 1, the Swarm Trial. He needs to fight 3 Velociraptors and 2 Dilophosaurus. Phase 2, Apex. He needs to fight 1 Carnotaurus. And for the first challenge, some Velociraptor and Dilophosaurus. Apex Gibbon is now in the park, and it is night. First the Dilophosaurus, and they're coming out in the night. We have Zira, her brother Kai, and now it's time to release the Night Hunters. We've got toast, soup, peanut butter. Now remember, these aren't just names I'm coming up with. These are actual people in my Discord. Let's see what Apex Gibbon is getting up to. He is looking for fish. Meanwhile, the Dilophosaurs and Velociraptors seem to be fighting. Ooh. And peanut butter takes a hit on Kai. They're supposed to be fighting the Spino. Oh, look at him in the background. They each have 1 good hit in. This was honestly really unexpected. I would have thought that all 5 of them would have tried to gang up. Oh, and peanut butter beats Kai. And Kai has organ trauma. It looks like he might not be around to help his brother out fight against the Spinosaurus. Apex Gibbon, are you gonna be able to fight them? Ooh, Toast killed Zira. Zira, it was a good fight. Both Dilophosaurs have died. Now it's just the 3 raptors and the Spino. Soup, peanut butter, and toast. Apex Gibbon's looking for some food, a fresh fish snack perchance. A fight has begun between Soup and Apex Gibbon, but there's no lights over here. So we need to put some floodlights in. He is fending off the Velociraptor pack. There's one. Taking down some of his health. Shook off one. Trying to bite him, but not really doing anything. He killed one of them. Yeah, that's 2 of them. Now there's only 1 left, and it's Toast. It looks like he's running away. I guess that means it's time for the next challenge. Time to face a Carnotaurus. And this isn't just going to be any normal Carnotaurus. Alright, here he comes. Oh, look at this red monster with horns. And this is Dean. Yeah, he has a problem with the Spinosaurus. Toast, are you really eating your brother? Oh. Is this the confrontation that we've been waiting for? No, the Carnotaurus backs off for now. Oh. Here's the fight that we've been waiting for. Apex Gibbon versus Dean. Oh, that's 1 hit from Apex Gibbon. Oh, that's a hit from Dean. They're under the floodlights. 2 hits from Apex. Dean must be getting weak. 2 hits from Dean. This is honestly anyone's. But Apex wins and Dean scurries off. He's gonna die from his wounds with that fight. Apex Gibbon really just won that. And that's where we're gonna leave that for now.
It all comes down to this, the AI's final task. Build an enclosure and create a park mascot. If it gets this right, the guests might finally be satisfied, but if not, the whole park could fall apart.
Alright, they said we should do a min-me. It's time to create the enclosure for King Puffer. We're gonna put this right at the park entrance, actually, right here.
Almost all of you have probably used ChatGPT before, but you might not know how it works. So while I build this, I'm going to use dinosaurs to explain to you how exactly this AI works. So ChatGPT is a wrapper for different AI models. It's kind of like how Jurassic World holds a lot of different types of dinosaur enclosures. One of these types of models is called a large language model, or LLM, and this model needs to be trained to be useful, but there are a couple of ways to do this. So the first way to train an LLM is to feed it labeled data, which is like if you gave a park manager 3 different dinosaur enclosures and then told them which kind of dinosaurs they contained, so that the manager could learn what the dinosaurs look like and how they act. This is called supervised learning. The second way to train AI is called generative pre-training with fine-tuning. And though it sounds complicated, but the way it works is that the engineers give AI massive amounts of unlabeled data, but they also give it general rules. So the AI applies the rules to the data. It's kind of like giving a park manager one giant pen with Triceratops and T-Rex in it, but then telling the park manager that a Triceratops has 3 horns. That way, the park manager can pick out which dinosaurs are the Triceratops, which are not, and start learning about them. The end goal of LLMs is to use past knowledge that it has gained from training on data and make predictions to help people. Kind of like how a park manager would learn about dinosaur behavior and then use that pattern recognition to help know where to put a dinosaur in a habitat. Except LLMs do this with human sentences, and that's how they give us responses.
Now, here is our min-me, King Puffer. And I'm actually naming him after one of my subscribers who commented in a video that he'd like to have a dinosaur named after him. So, King Puffer, there you go. Hopefully you're watching this. And if you guys want a dinosaur named after you, you can comment in my videos as well. Let's replace the ground. Well, let's ask ChatGPT. Here he is. Let's edit his environment. Make sure that he has some ground nut and ground leaf. Now we just need some decorations in here. It says we need some statues, so these golden statues look like they could be fit for a king. And some decorative shrubs, they said. These guys look pretty decorative. And some decorative stones. Well, we'll put one out right out front there. And it does look like they could use an umbrella. Let's see if we can go find Carl and ask him what he thinks about the park. Is this Carl? No. Where is Carl? Wait a minute. Here he is. Carl, what are you thinking about the park now? What are your thoughts on it?
Honestly, I don't love. What are they pointing at?
What are they pointing at? The Jeep? You're that interested in the Jeep?
Yeah, man, go look at that Jeep. You don't need to talk to me about the park.
Well, the AI built all this, so you're gonna have to eat your words pretty soon because we're already at over 3 stars.
Huh, it's not getting to 5 stars.
Alright, well, have a good day. Now, before we get to 5 stars, I want to build another mosaic here. Based off of what you guys in the comments were saying before, I should lower it into the ground so that my park goers can see it. We're just gonna go like this. Do you guys see what it is? Let's put some seating up here for the guests. If I was a guest in this park, would I be able to tell what this is? Maybe not. Put in the comments what you guys think it is, and I'll pin whoever's the first one to get it right.
AI needs 5 stars, but with guests to please, attractions to build, and me blindly following its instructions, this could go downhill fast. If it tells me to put in all restaurants and no bathrooms, well, 5 stars might never happen. This is it. Will AI outsmart me at my own game, or is my job as a YouTuber safe? For now.
We need to see our dinosaur rating, our facility rating, our appeal, guest comfort, transport coverage. So it wants us to go into guest view and look at accommodation. There's no accommodation guest view. It also said we should just place some hotels. So we need one near the Rex, near the Lagoon, and then it said we should do one over by this monorail. Next is restrooms, and it said wherever there's red, we need to put restrooms. Now it says we should do the same thing for the shelter. And that should have taken care of those 3 things. It says that our amenity coverage is low. Let's go tell ChatGPT and see what it says to do. So it said, first of all, if any of them are maxed out like this one, then we need to replace it. So if we look at the amenity view, it's red. So that means we can do a large amenity, a large shopping amenity right there. Now we're gonna need a large food amenity or drink. Yep. And now we need a food amenity right there. That one's maxed out. That one's maxed out. So these need to go to large. Large food amenity right here. A large drink amenity here. A large shopping amenity here. Oh no, we don't. It's not all red. We can do a medium shopping. It's pretty much all blue except for over here. We got to 5 stars. The AI was able to do it. We have one last thing to do. What do you think, buddy? You gonna get up and go over into your new home? An apex gibbon makes it from the last trial with a roar into the lagoon to see the rest of his family. Look at all the Spinosaurs in here.
Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, go watch me building a rotating park in Jurassic World. I think you'll like it.